Did you have a good nap?
An incredibly long nap.
I gathered.
But I could not sleep last night. I have a cold and I just could not breathe.
I'm sorry. You keep that to yourself. Up with the Minecrafts. Zoe loves her zoo, by the way.
I take it that, well, I guess, yeah, that's not on this show. That's her server, or her single player game.
It's her own, yeah, she has her, it's an own world by itself. I thought I was gonna have to, I thought I was getting the plans for the zoo, but what I got was the world that the zoo was built in, so I just added it to hers. I had to install a mod pack, couple different mod packs for her to do it, but she hung out in there.
Why did you have to install mod packs?
For the animals and stuff, to give her actually, actually, All right, so.
That are available in the game.
Yeah, I was giving her everything. Like, she had access to everything. Alright. Let me go to the queue. Queue all. Let the music begin. Nothing like doing it right away? Okay, sure. Okay, turn this off. Okay, so where are you?
Hiding?
Did you do anything? Looks like the last. Are you filling in my previous work or what?
No. Not at the
Okay.
moment.
Okay. So do you want me to show you what I've been doing?
Sure.
Okay, did you get that that link I sent you? It's in WhatsApp.
In WhatsApp, yes.
Yeah, so bring that up. You're going to want to have that. Let me bring the
Pick it up on my mobile device, or
bring it up on a browser. I got to go to my history because I haven't actually bookmarked this one yet. Where are you? Where are you? I had you earlier. I have you now. Plots modeler. And then once you do, you're going to see an ellipse thing on it. Click that. Now, if you do the link that I sent you, there'll be a link to say to launch Plots Modeler, and then you'll see the ellipse, and then it's a matter of just figuring out what ellipse you're on.
okay.
And
You didn't
it's
notice I was shoving you.
huh? No, I didn't. Okay, so I need to count again. All set. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. Oh, okay, I get it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, and 3. It's 140, 147.
I have the exit screen up because I'm going to this page.
Okay, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 1, 2, 3. So 167. Okay. So when you get to the 3D, when you get to the ellipse, the 3D view of the ellipse, you want width 167 and depth 147. And then at the top left, you'll see a 3D, 2D thing. You can switch back and forth between them.
Launch ellipse or launch plots ellipse generator.
Yeah. And basically what I'd done over here is I started the bottom side of this next one and was mirroring it on both sides when I finally decided to get off.
Okay.
So
Ready. Cool.
Yeah. So when you get to the point, can you see the 3D ellipse
Yes.
with the numbers at the bottom? Adjust it to width of 167 and depth of 147, and you're on the one that I'm on.
167.
For the top?
47?
Yeah, width of 167, depth of 147. Okay. And then once
Depth of what?
147.
Alright.
They've been pretty consistently 20 numbers apart. Okay? And so once you've done that, you see a nice big ellipse. Top left, click the 2D button. And you will
Okay.
and see now you've got it with the squares on it, so you can just count them.
Oh.
See?
Zoom in.
Yeah, you can zoom in and if you look on the top left side of it, do you see on the top left they have there's a list of numbers. Do you see that?
The top left.
Like along the, if you're looking at the 2D version, hold on, I gotta
I'm
zoom.
looking at the 2D version.
Okay, so you see the graph paper with the with the red and the green axis.
Mm-hmm.
Look over on the left slope.
You mean the numbers along each set?
Yes, on the left. It's only on that one slope over there.
Oh.
And the zoom function is a little. Hold on, let me-
Which is a little inconvenient because it's not symmetrical side by side.
Well, I mean, it's close. It'll get if you just constantly flip it so that you are looking in that direction. But I mean, it's close enough. On both sides, if you match it up, it works. So, I have yet to have it mess up. So, I was working
For
on.
example, the 10 counts. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, the 10 counts just the
Counts the middle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, on that one, but hold on, something's not right. Because this one has been consistently at 10 for a while, like 10 on either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, these have been consistently at 10 for a while, so
That's okay.
no, I think my numbers are off. So let me count these again.
No. Because if you look, it's just a very shallow. No.
No, I mean, I'm talking about on the ellipse generator. It's showing the wrong numbers. The ellipse generator is currently wrong. It's showing the wrong ellipse, which means I put the wrong numbers in. So I need to count again just to make sure I did the right
you know
one.
that the phaser array is supposed to be standing out. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, the
laying at top.
yeah. Currently the phasor array is just. I mean, the phasor array is just kind of sitting where it is.
And you're ignoring it.
Well, no, I didn't ignore it. All I did was for the sake of for now, I just made it match an ellipse of its kind, and really it only required adjusting a couple corner blocks along the downward, and so nowhere near, like the sides and the top, the front and the back and the sides were perfect. There were a couple places in the middle along each side that just needed shaved, really.
Because
So,
it's
once-
supposed to stand up away from the.
Yeah, I figure once we were done making all of the layers, then we could go back through and make it stand out how we wanted to. Okay, so this is the middle. So 10, 20, 30,
Start
40,
looking.
50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 63, so 126. 63. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, 63, 127. Okay, so that one's right for now. And then, yeah, okay, so you'll need to change your ellipse. 10,
I'll need to change the ellipse.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, the big one, the width is right at 167. It's the depth. The depth needs to be 127.
127, not 147.
Yeah. That was just my bad. Yes. So now when you look at the ellipse, the 11 at the top will show you the one count. It'll count the
Alright.
you know what I mean. It'll count the middle block. So that's so if you want to continue that, I have to wrap something up real quick on a document. But you can
I
either
am just
filling in. Okay, yeah, you fill in, and then I'll quickly give it. So how are things?
For me?
Yes.
Oh, sickly.
Yeah, obviously you've got the plague.
Yes. It's the sleeping all day. Yes, I'm just filling in the bottom so I don't have to think. My thinking functions are limited.
Need to remove your comments. Yes, you want me to delete them. Delete. Alright, let's save this puppy. I had a revision to do.
On one of your writing projects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, work, unfortunately, in our society is more important than play.
Factola. Okay, so at the end. Okay. Sign in. I just have to upload it real quick, and then I'm back to building. I really wish I could set it so you could see. They could see you while I was doing stuff.
Oh, except that I look like a flaming sick pile of mess at the moment.
No. You're the game.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of just seeing the.
You could auto. What's it called? Auto host or host, or just tell the viewers to go.
That's
to
fine. I'm done.
Pixel Sharks.
Go to the Pixel Sharks. No, that's okay. I'm done. Okay. So let's turn myself around and around and around. So 3, 3, 3. Is that right? 3, 3, 3, and then yep. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh man, I had a troll in here earlier. He's like,
Hold them back.
no, I just ignored him. He's like, you suck. You have to count, haha. And I just, like,
Wow.
my response to people viewing was just, so yeah, I was at the time I was going around the phaser array looking, just counting and making sure it was dead on. It was almost exactly dead on. So good job. But he's like, so I was explaining, yeah, I'm just counting to make sure that the ellipses are right as we're doing this complicated build. Eventually, he made some comment about. Actually, I think I eventually banned him, put him on quiet,
Yeah.
and then he just left. I was talking to Chris at the time too. We were talking about Is it Blade Runner?
Ooh, I want to go see that.
He doesn't like it. Two, but he is also particular about. He doesn't like modern movies, like really at all. Yeah, he has a hard time enjoying modern movies.
If you already have a preconceived or a preconception that you want it to be, it will make it more difficult to enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
And that applies for pretty much anything.
Stop. There's some really weird things going on with the like the world. If you look down, like there's a black thing on the ground
Where?
over near the front.
Oh, I put that there.
What is it?
It's supposed to be space.
Oh,
I'm eventually, because I don't actually want this sitting on grass.
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it's black concrete.
9, 10. Two ones and a 2. 2 ones and a 2. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. 1 and then 4 twos. 1, 2, 3,
My
4.
body lies over the ocean. My body lies over the sea. Actually, I think if I'm singing that, I don't know who it would apply to.
Well, Bonnie didn't necessarily mean a name.
True. But I don't
And
know
then
that I have
se-
a body over the ocean. Or over the sea.
Yep, I knew it was off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Question is, where did 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 1. And then a 2. And 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 ones. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's interesting. It does that in this world. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I realized I said that, and then there's no context for you.
No.
The song is singing. I can't wait for the sun to shine right through me.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, slide this so I can see. So 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Just one in this layer.
So 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 twos. Oh, it's raining again.
Ah, this is why I want to be underneath.
2, 3. You could just turn the rain off.
Why would I do that?
It's because you are God in this world. Act like it.
I didn't need to try to
1, 2,
remember
3.
what it is. Alright, so weather. Set. Here. Oh.
4 threes. 1, 2.
There we go. Just weather, period, no set. I've been watching the cartoon Steven Universe. I love it.
7. Something is not right. Stop it. Like it.
There was a ton of sirens here last night, but when I read the local news this morning, there was no accounting for it in the local news. Makes me wonder what was going on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I wouldn't know.
No. What, you don't know what's going on in southern Minnesota? Come on.
Don't you know?
Get with the program. Oh boy. Oh boy.
One, two, three, 4. I'm really confused right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2 ones. Yeah, I'm essentially just undoing everything I just did. 1 and 2. 2 ones. 2, 2, 2, 2. Something is off here, and I don't know what. Huh?
Oh, underneath I noticed that there's a row of lights that go out to 11, but it's only a small portion of it, so it shouldn't affect anything.
Where?
Underneath the bridge. So that's why I was saying it shouldn't affect anything, because that's the... You can even see it on the outside, the exterior, that it's there, and it's offset.
I'll come look at it in a second. I'm trying to figure out where this thing is screwing up.
The ellipse.
Yeah. 2, 1, 1, 2. It's 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2.
2, 2, 2, 2.
One, 1, 2. 2, 1, 1, 2. And then a 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4 twos. And then a 3. 1, 3. A 4. 2, 3, 5.
Uh-oh.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Now it matches up perfectly, and I don't know why. So now it's right.
So this is the perimeter of the saucer section. Yeah, progress.
Hi, Amy. Progress. Yeah, I like how you put that. Progress. Yep, we're making progress. Slowly but surely.
This thing is huge.
Just,
And it's large enough that I'm getting graphical glitches during the night with how the shadows lie.
yeah. Oh yeah, well, with the rendering distance is greatly, if you don't have a really, really super far out rendering distance, you're not going to be able to see the whole thing.
Render distance. I'm gonna up it and see what happens.
With rain?
No, I'm just upping my render distance.
I know, but it's raining.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, weather. Here. Oh, yeah, no, the render distance wasn't my problem. Oh, it does make me wonder what it is. Smooth lighting, maximum render distance. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay, yeah.
You know what you do the pictures? Oh, you could have this screen. You don't have to. I don't believe this is true, but today I'm going to try to sanitize my bloodstream.
You can... What?
It's the joke from Dragon Con. If you drink enough, then you won't get sick.
Wow.
So it was super depressing to get to Geek Girl Con and be like, oh yeah, throw a couple. I want to throw a couple beers in the bag. And Elena was like, "Where are you gonna drink them?" It's like at the con. She's like,
Not that kind of con.
You can't. I'm like, what? that does not compute. Please re-enter data.
So this is not Dragon Con. There's no pie.
Yeah, so apparently if you want to drink there, you can, but it must be at designated beer gardens, and you can't bring your own.
Well, obviously they gotta pay off their vendors. Don't you
Although
know? The only way vendors can survive is if they have a monopoly. Heaven forbid they have to compete.
And when you have, 80,000 people coming, you can afford to let people bring their own.
Nope. No, you're missing the key concept of fascism. The private sector cannot survive unless it is protected in a monopoly by the government. And you also can't expect the private sector to be able to understand that it needs protected, so you have to force it. Six, 7?
I am not going to express my opinions about that particular
No, that's just the simple
model of governance.
that is a specific type of model of governance that people can't disconnect from.
People can't separate the concept of governance outside the most well-known application of it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that they didn't start it. Yeah. History lesson, people. Fascism and racism are not the same thing.
Yes.
2, 4, 6, 8. Because no one's ever going to accuse Woodrow Wilson of being a fascist. But boy, was he a racist.
I thought I deleted these.
Something's off again. 2, 4,
Oh, so I was
6.
a little hesitant and worried about Geek Girl Con. I was thinking, whenever you try to embrace the concept of diversity, there is going to be people that get left out. Because that's the nature of diversity is infinite complexity and infinite. Like, what's the Vulcan thing?
Infinite complexity and infinite combinations.
Yeah, infinite complexity, infinite combinations. So, thus is maybe not exactly the nature of diversity, but the concept matches a similar attitude of, it's a very complex, and you can say all-inclusive, but if it's not represented, it won't necessarily feel all-inclusive. So I was worried, that it was going to be that way, especially after...
It's infinite diversity and infinite combinations.
Oh, okay. In infinite combination.
Yeah. This is not complexity. It's infinite diversity.
Okay.
It's
So
10,
I
7,
was worried, but I felt like it
6.
was actually well balanced in terms of representation of many minority groups. And I'm sure that, I can guarantee that there was groups left out, but I don't think that it wasn't for lack of trying.
I don't know. There was probably a lack of Republicans at it.
Probably.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb there and guess. They probably weren't in high numbers of attendance, and they probably didn't care.
I don't think it wasn't for being welcome.
I just don't think they cared. But see, that's the thing. Just because something isn't represented doesn't mean it was prejudiced against them. They just didn't want to be there, and not because they didn't feel welcome, just because they didn't actually know what was going. What is with this rain? It is raining more now than it has any other time.
Oh, that's because I usually give it a 16,000 second duration on the clear. I have not been doing that today.
Well, do it.
Ow. Oh, apparently 1 million is the largest quantity of seconds.
Well, then do 1 million. That's still a lot of seconds.
There we go.
2, 4, and 6.
Hello.
Why is it still raining?
That looks like apple cider. Sparkling apple cider. Oh, blackberry
1, 2,
ginger. I was
1,
not
2,
close at all.
1, 2.
I told Amy's daughter the real story of Johnny Appleseed.
Mm-hmm.
At least the one that I've heard that seems the most accurate. Claiming land for planting, then selling the land.
Why is this one being so
Cider.
difficult? Like, up until now, every single one of these just landed perfectly, and now all of a sudden they're all missing. And I don't get it.
Okay, it's clear. What's missing?
Like each of these keeps, like, this row right here, it keeps missing. Like, on the art. I'm following the pattern exactly, but it keeps missing. And I'm not seeing why it's missing.
Llama, Mrs. Mama.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I know why. Never mind.
Zoe's too old for Llama, right?
Hmm?
Like, she was never into Llama, the children's books.
I seem to recall them, but that doesn't mean anything.
Have you liked Llama? Tom's kids freaking love Llama.
Llama.
Llama ding dong.
1,
That
2,
was
3, 4.
not-
I was about to say. I don't think that's quite what they mean when they say that.
No.
1, 2.
In fact, I'm not even sure what that's supposed to mean. I think it's just supposed to be
1, 1, 2.
an insulting set of sounds.
There we go. Now it matches.
Alright.
It's the stupid numbers. What?
I need to turn VSync on. Things are tearing.
Well, what'd you turn it off for?
I always leave it off because it lowers total frame rate. If you are getting an average frame rate under your frame rate capacity of your display, turning off VSync will slightly increase your total frame rate average.
Most of the time, I don't even care.
Well, you also don't try to push your gear to its.
No, I don't. Because I want it to last a very long time.
Well, so do I. One of the signs. So glitches are one of the signs of pushing it too hard. And then I have like temperature monitoring, things like that. What?
The issue I've been having lately is more with Windows than anything else. They did an update recently, and since then I keep randomly getting just blue screens when I try to start up.
Oh.
They just it's when you look in the thing, there's their only recommendation is reinstall Windows. They have no fix for whatever it is that's causing it. They seem to think that it's an issue with the graphics card, like a driver, like a bad driver. But do you reinstall Windows, you have to reinstall the graphics driver, and it keeps happening again. It's like at some point you can't keep blaming it on someone else.
Yeah. And if that is the primary cause, then until the company releases a new graphics driver, you're kind of SOL.
They have released a new one. It's still happening. And if you go to their site, they're like, this is not our fault. This is Windows. Yeah. They've done something in their most recent version. One in their most recent. Oh yeah. One in their most recent. Yeah, I heard you. In their most recent, the most recent update, they decided to uninstall Scrivener because Scrivener doesn't update regularly, so they considered it a security risk. It's like, because every business in the world has the ability to update their thing every single time you decide you want to update it.
Yeah.
Go Windows. Although we were having this discussion in a Twitch channel the other day, and someone was like, "Yeah," and of course we also have the issue being, Bill Gates math, because they were counting up with versions of Windows, and I shot back, you guys don't get to say that now, considering what iOS just did.
In terms of forcing things.
No. In terms of numbering.
Oh, yes. They just skipped the freaking iPhone 9.
Yep. It's like, you guys don't get to say that now, because that's exactly what Microsoft did. 2 1 2 1 2. Is it? No, 1 2 1 2 1 2 is the easy way to look at it. So 1 2 1 2 2, and then 10 ones. 1 2.
I will always encourage anybody to take up culinary arts for hobbies.
See, I didn't hear you say culinary right the first time, so I thought when you started you were saying culinary. It's like, you're encouraging her colon? Why are you encouraging her colon?
Painting.
With her colon.
I used to say that I wanted to get a tattoo of a dragon or a tiger or something, appearing as though to rip out from the exit.
Appearing as though, that's another one of those things I don't like. That's like seemingly as if, appearing as though. Like looking like it's gonna come out. Yeah, it's like you're it's coming out of your butt.
Yep.
To make it look like a dragon's flying out of your butt.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why you just said painting, because culinary means cooking. So
Yeah.
I'm
She was baking cake.
Oh, baking. Oh, baking. That's always good.
That was her activity of choice when she got here and I was sleeping.
Oh, she should have just woken you up, made all kinds of noise, dragged you out of bed.
What?
I said she should have just made all kinds of noise and dragged you out of bed. I would have approved of it. I would have approved of this.
Yes, but you also would have dealt with very angry Mike.
Nah.
You're pretty easygoing when it comes to dealing with
Angry Mike.
me disappearing. No, me disappearing.
Oh yeah, you just vanish. I just expect at some point you're gonna leave me. You're gonna abandon me. And so I play it up. Like earlier when I was messaging you, I was still on stream. I was talking about how I'm laying it on thick, blah 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 blah. He's not coming back. It's like there's no way he's coming back, but I'm sure laying it on thick.
And I didn't.
When Sleep and Mike are together, there is no separating them. You might as well just let it happen. 4, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1. Yeah, Zoe tried to convince me to let her stay on longer. She's like, but we're sleeping in tomorrow. Like, yeah, you're right, but that doesn't mean you get to stay up past 9 o'clock. You're already up past 8.
I was thinking that you were just saying that it's time. Yeah, like Amy's time isn't time.
No. That's next month.
Because that used to be in October here in the U.S. But it's what now? The beginning of November. Oh crap! Is it?
Yep.
Extra Life weekend?
Yep.
Do we have a 25-hour?
We always do that now.
Oh,
They
I
always
forget
do
about that.
Mm-hmm. We never get to enjoy the actual extra hour of sleep because we're always doing charity.
Shit. Oh.
Oh, it's like look, were you really seriously already planning your year around the one night where you get to sleep 1 extra hour?
Yeah, Extra Life.
Yes, but you're acting like it's going to interrupt your chance to enjoy that extra sleep. You weren't going to get it.
Oh, I love that day. It's one of my favorite days of the year. But I guess now I just have to say to myself that it's one of my favorite days of the year because it's Extra Life.
Exactly.
That sounds so hollow to me, my own ears.
Well, no one's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry. Smacking my microphone over here. 2.
What would be
3,
awesome is if we could build functioning robots
5,
and have robot wars in Minecraft.
6.
I guess if we wanted to do that, we'd probably be able to do it using a different game.
Haha.
Probably build your own robots and fight them games out there.
Another ring is done. I'll go back and do the
Now my
lights.
watch has ended.
So later, sometime when we are not, like we're just chit-chatting on Discord, but we're not on stream, I need to discuss a story idea that I have that's gonna make you laugh when you realize what it is.
Okay. Is it yeah, when we're not streaming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. You mean my face?
Are we making fun of your face? I went in on this.
Amy said, "Hey, can you reach the garbage from where you are?"
Hey, I'm not gonna argue with that statement.
Even my picking friends is great. I pick the ones that'll join in on the laughing against me.
It's so easy. I mean, it's like stealing candy from a baby.
Just because it's easy doesn't make it right.
You set yourself up for them most of the time. Like, you will intentionally say things just because you know somebody is going to say something.
Yeah.
Not there.
I've been having strange, like,
I don't need to know about the strange things that you're feeling in places. I just recommend going and see a doctor.
post-apocalyptic,
Whoa. Whoa, where is this going?
post-apocalyptic, Song of Ice and Fire type of game dreams. Weird.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. Could have been playing Fallout and watching Game of Thrones, probably.
Hmm. Still likely going to be playing that for Extra Life. It's going to probably be my soul.
To try
My
to rush through the main storyline, or
I don't know. I think I'm just going to play it and see how it goes.
because that type of how many like really open world games have you played? Well, I guess you've listened and watched enough to know that
I know exactly how open world that game is. Yeah, I've watched enough, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4 to know what I'm getting into.
Yeah, I think once you get accustomed to the controls and the looting,
Don't
once
remind
you get
me.
accustomed to it, it won't be as bad. I don't think you're gonna enjoy it by any stretch of the term.
The points of frustration that I have with the controls are going to be a part of the stream, just so people can laugh at me. I figure, why hide it? Just admit it. It's driving me absolutely freaking bonkers. Which is another reason why this story idea is going to make you laugh. Yes, I am pulling. I'm pulling hard on the Johnson. What? What did you say? Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying I find it almost exactly functional as this, because you have crosshairs that any interaction with the world you try to do will be happening at those crosshairs.
Mm-hmm.
And that seems so intuitive to me. If you have a pointer and you try to do something, it'll happen where the pointer is pointed.
Are you playing with your pointer?
Always.
So when I finished earlier, I went over and watched Fluff for a while. He was doing a speed run of Tomb Raider. I had to go to a meeting.
Oh.
I had to do. I went to. I think he's doing Rise of the Tomb Raider speed run. So I went to my meeting and came back, and he was almost done. I got to watch him finish. He beat.
Really
He beat his personal. He did it in 2:51 or something like that.
Dang.
The world record though is different. I think some of these are off.
I couldn't even begin to do that because I have to read everything, process everything.
Yeah.
I was always that kid that annoyed everybody going, but why? Why? Why?
Teachers must have loved you.
They did, actually. Well, they loved me and hated me at the same time. They would say, you have so much potential, why don't you try? Why don't you give it a name?
That's rough. That's harsh to say to a kid.
But I didn't exactly have the best childhood, so it's just kind of par for the course. It fits the narrative.
Fits the narrative.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
That's what I thought. That one was off.
think it would have been worse if they had been wrong.
Oops. Well, so much for that motivational speech. So, you know how you had that conversation with him the other day? We got his IQ test back. You probably want to stop saying those things. I mean, really. You're not helping him. You're just setting him up for failure. That sounds like something straight out of a sitcom.
Yes.
Doesn't it? But he's so special.
They
No,
were
he's
right.
not.
They were
Don't
correct.
pretend. Don't pretend. He's
I
not.
had an incredible amount of potential that was being held back by a just insane lack of motivation.
Are you trying to tell me you didn't care?
Ever.
As a kid, you didn't care?
Well, I didn't say that the motivation should have come from within. I just said it wasn't there.
Shocker. I mean, I'm just absolutely stunned by this turn of events.
Oh yeah. I was gonna offer you a car instead, but I think I'm just as stressed.
Oh,
So
I
I
think
am
if you're less
working
stressed, then
on-
I think you should be the one going out.
No, we're equally stressed.
Well, then you should be going out for her. Don't make the lady do it. Whoops, I can't. What are you doing? Where are you?
I've been underneath filling in. Now I'm over.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just, we're gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on. So I got RimWorld, finally decided what the heck.
Have you read the books?
Have I done what? Who's the what? The books? No.
I thought you just said, so I got RimWorld.
The game.
I know, but aren't they based off of the...
If they are, you can't tell from the game. It's just, it's literally a colonization sim.
Oh,
Yeah, and I don't think they're connected. Like, I don't see anything in them that makes it look like they're connected. I think they just... But I mean, it's possible. Maybe. Possibly.
man, this is going to take forever.
Yep.
That's okay. Well, no, it's not going to take forever. It's going to take a long time, but there is a lot of progress already made.
Yep. Oh. We're getting there, slowly but surely.
Humongous.
Well, remember, this isn't well, I think we may now. I don't think we've yet to match the amount of work I'd put in on the Death Star yet. We're getting there, but
Well, also...
I had help with
the
that.
The Death Star was being worked on without the luxury of creative mode.
For the first like 90% of it, yes. when you put it on creative mode and left it there for one time, and I logged in and it was creative mode, I went bonkers. I filled every single chest. I put all kinds of chests in there and filled them all up. I was like, I spend more time waiting for them to mine stuff than I do actually building this thing. And after that, for some reason, it just kept getting left on creative mode when we were in there building stuff like
I
that.
had not been aware prior to that point.
What, that we were doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were
that.
working on a project that large.
Yeah, and doing it up there in survival mode. Oh, I can't tell you how many times I died falling off that thing.
Yeah, I remember you would just not carry things with you.
Yep, I just completely emptied my bags. It's like there is no point.
And
I am
monsters
going
would
to.
spawn on the work levels.
Yeah, so like every level we had to fill it with torches. It was a nightmare. So yeah, 3 cheers from me when you finally. When
That
you.
is a wonderfully beautiful world, though. The only thing I didn't like about it was the lack of having from place to place, which is why I set up that second.
Well, you know, now that most everybody else doesn't play it, we could go back and have some fun.
Yeah.
Well, there's another layer done. Well, I mean, obviously it still needs to be filled in. Oh, man.
I remember one of the highs getting on the Pixel Sharks Minecraft.
And they're like,
Say,
what happened?
What is this crazy tower? Because I put some time into creating little hidden... In the second world, the one that required pathing, I was building like little mini adventure zones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, giant witch communities that were
Had
had
4.
tons and tons and tons of witch spawners, but had beautifully amazing rewards. And then
Yeah.
Lady High found my not my witch tower, but my wizard's tower, and I had put a bunch of blaze spawners in it, and then made it so you had to climb up creeping vines on the inside while blazes kept spawning. But if you got to the top, there was chests full of just fantastically amazing gear and rewards.
Is this the tower? Did you do this around the tower that I was building? Over top of the big main meeting hall that we put that roof on?
No.
So you did another one.
Yeah, this is out further away.
Cool. Okay,
The
so
only things that I did near that tower were continue working on it, and then I played with dynamite down at the base of it, trying to build a moat.
yeah, I've been playing with dynamite down in underneath Zoe's in Pluto, underneath Zoe's little place there.
Zoo.
No, not under her zoo, under on Pluto, her world.
Oh, okay.
The because I'm trying to clear out a massive space so I can start building the Mines of Moria for her.
Oh. I went to the Living Computer Museum in Seattle. That's where the Geek Girl Convention's kickoff party was held. So I
Mm-hmm.
went there and they had a couple computers running Minecraft. And so I got on and I went and I was helping develop their town for them.
Hey, if they're letting you do it, right?
Yep.
Foomp.
Probably not
Yeah.
going to be on for much longer.
Me either. It's already getting kind of late, and we're going to the state fair tomorrow.
Ooh.
Zoe has never been.
Texas is going to be fantastic.
Zoe has never been. Well, if this says anything, none of the people that live here that I know are going anywhere near it. But that's because they've been to it a lot.
Okay.
I'm expecting there to be a lot of people tomorrow.
Yeah, my goal is to make the entire area just like replace all the grass blocks with black concrete. Just have
What-
everything.
Is that what you're doing right now?
Black background.
443323.
We'll have to get on and research some commands for
Oh, you don't want to do it all manually?
it. Mm-hmm.
You don't want to do it all manually?
Yeah. No.
Well, it's gonna look really cool once the bottom is all black, and the stars are out.
Yeah.
Doesn't the sun just kind of go down below the ground?
Mm-hmm. So if your render distance, yeah. So if you go high enough that your render distance doesn't include the cloud layer or the ground, then you just see the sun and the moon.
One,
The
two,
moon and my
two,
sta- my
one,
moon and
two.
my stars. I don't remember what Drogo called Daenerys.
Well, here. So let me finish this one part I'm working on right here,
Yeah, there we go.
and then don't
All I
go
can
anywhere
see
yet.
is-
1, 2, 2,
No,
1,
no,
2.
I am up above. All I can see is stars, moon, and sun.
You can't even see what we're working on.
No, I can't even see the clouds.
Wow, pretty far up there. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm so yeah.
Pretty far up there.
Yeah. What the heck? Okay, so even though I'm too far up to see the clouds, the sun, as it traverses below the earth, silhouettes the clouds or something. It's strange.
3, 3, 5.
Alright. I'm gonna turn off. Let myself fall.
Hold on. I'm so close to being done with this section. Ah, stop it. Boom. Okay. So that part's done. All right. All right. So let me give me a second to wrap this up, and don't go anywhere. Okay.
Alright.
All right. So I'm going to. Oh, where'd the music go? There it is. So I'm going to wrap this up for today. It's been fun streaming. I will not be streaming this much the rest of the week. Maybe a little bit here and there. But yeah, overall, it's been great. Switch over to the ending one. Say goodbye, Cellist Mike.
Goodbye, Cellist Mike.
Perfect. And don't forget, if you want to support our Extra Life team, you can go to tiny.cc/pixelsharks, and we'll catch you next time.
No space.
Yep, what he said.
And all that. Who does it help? Well, yeah, for yours.
For the Pixel Sharks one, it's for the team. That just takes you to the team. If you then you have to support one of the team members. Mine supports. It's going to support UNM Children's Hospital, who's providing leukemia care to a friend of the family's son, named. Why can't I think of his name right now? Liam. So yeah, if you donate to my fund this year, you're actually supporting a hospital that's helping someone I know fight cancer. So, and you can find out more about that at my page, but you can go through the Pixel Sharks page to find me. So, all right, bye-bye.
Bye.